I just thought it was a good team effort for the 8 players I have available that's on the floor for me. And thought that was balanced rotation. Lexi Brown played a lot of minutes there, about 30 minutes in the game. But, we needed all of that against this Indiana Fever team who really was doing a great job on the offensive boards this first half against us and getting second effort opportunities. And we talked about it at halftime, and we just made those adjustments and stepped it up defensively to get, a few more steals and make more shots. I think the first half we didn't shoot very well. We're getting shots, and there again, I'm always speaking about making shots because we're getting shots. So it's getting there. Players got to be consistent with it.
Questions? Steve?
Coach, talk about the game. Starters all of them had outstanding games, but looks like when Canada is really out there controlling the tempo and everything kind of changes and falls into place.
Yeah, it does. She's one of those players who's starting to get more confidence with her jump shots from the outside, and that helps us because a lot of times the teams sag off of her. But with her generating the offense and moving the ball, penetrating, that's the Canada I remember, back in the day, from high school days, from college days. And it's good to see her, having those opportunities tonight to hit a couple of big shots at the end for us.
Markel?
Coach, you guys shot 25 threes. You're usually around about 13. Was that a part of the game plan, attacking the Fever, or was it just open shots there for you guys?
No, I be honest with you, I did tell the team if we can hit anywhere from 7 to 10 threes, I think we'd be okay, And, I just seen a stat here with us, hitting 9. That helps, helps open up the floor and open up the floor for NECA and our post players. But you got to hit those shots like that. At least try to get anywhere from 7 to 10 threes a game if you can. And if we can be consistent, right, doing those things, then we've been in a lot of ball games.
And then with NECA rolling the way that she was the game plan kind of like, hey, we just got to keep feeding her because she's kind of getting the buckets that we need, or was it just like the flow of the game?
Yeah, it's the flow of the game. There's certain play calls that we run. She's kind of gets a lot of the first touches on some things. But I think she just really played in the flow of the game, read situations, getting to the basket early, especially in that first half. And she did a great job of really getting to the free throw line.
Olivia Nelson played pretty well offensively. She was 3 for 3, but she had 4 fouls and a couple of turnovers. One you looked a little frustrated at when she committed it. What do you tell her about the defensive end with turnovers and also with the fouls, being that she's new to the league?
Yeah, she's going to get fouls called on her being a rookie, and just offensively just keep being aggressive like she is. Second effort plays, she has length. And she's able to tip basketballs and get it up in the air for second effort situations. But just, keeping her spirit every day to work hard. She's worked hard the last 2 days, just being aggressive and finishing at the rim and finishing in traffic. But I just see a great upside about her, and that's why we drafted her.
Hey, Coach, can you just talk about Shanae's effort on, on the rebounding end? You guys are we were struggling rebounding at the beginning of the season, but, she's coming with a spark and almost had a near double-double tonight. So can you just talk about her play, on the rebounding end?
Yeah, she's, I call her the glove because all of a sudden you look up, she's snapping it and, she goes up and go get it and put it back real quick. But just her effort of just having a sense for rebounds, that's something that you can't really teach. And she's done that most of her career, even in college. And to see her bring her game right now for as rebounding, but also scoring, around the perimeter area has been a plus for us. But she's going to keep doing the same things consistently. And I'm very pleased how she's, able to sustain to be, in ball games for us and play a lot of minutes.
Rico, on your right.
Hi, Coach. Good win.
Thank you.
And looking into the last half of the season, that's where the projectionists are going, the people that are been watching the team and looking for the progressions. It's like your team seemed like it's been segmented and you've only been able to see the full team for just a small period of time. Can you give us your thoughts and preparations for the final push to get that winning streak going and get that, as I say, the crowd even more amped up and coming out even in more numbers?
Yeah, I think for us, it's a matter of day by day, you know, with players. Just, you know, I have 8 right now available, and hopefully I get more as the day goes on. But for us to just stay in rhythm, you know, just stay in rhythm as a unit and group, take advantage of the home court situation of having practices here at home. You know, I know that a few of home games get away from us, but that's all, you know, due because of not really having a full board of roster of players, and then we have to shuffle, you know, some. But I think for the second half of the season, the mindset is just really just focus on one game at a time. Let's get better at it, and you know, keep ourselves in that position, you know, to be in the playoffs. And it's just such a tough league because everybody's knocking each other off, you know, any given night, and you just got to be prepared and ready. So I think we're going in a great direction with the numbers that NECA's putting up, and also with our players around the perimeter are starting to feel confidence in their shooting. I feel very confident that we get the job done, you know, towards the end.
Time for 2 more. Go to Jackie, then with David.
Hey, Coach, just to piggyback off that, Chinea said that NECA is pretty much the engine that kind of steers the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then NECA's also admitted that there's several teams, well, not several, but a few teams in the league that guard her very, very well. Tonight, we only had 2 players in double digits. They had 4. Are you going to talk to the team about having a more total offensive showing going forward, especially as we get later in the season?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good rhythm there of if you can get 3 players in the double digits. We almost had a couple of them that had 9 and 6 and 8, but yeah, you have to have balanced scoring all the way around, especially trying to get some scoring from the bench. You know, I think Tiffany Mitchell, you know, for Indiana, it really is a player who plays starter minutes, was able to get, you know, loose on us in the first half, and you had to tighten it up, you know, with her. But yeah, balanced scoring is a must for us going down the stretch, and especially if you're looking to make that playoff picture.
Hey, Coach. You know, on the other end there are times where your defense has looked more and more as last season, you know, when you were one of the elite defensive teams in the league, as opposed to, you know, earlier this season. You forced 24 turnovers tonight. You know, just how would you assess where the defense is at this point in the season? It's
been, I'll be honest with you, it's been up and down. I can really honestly say that. I think transition-wise, we got better tonight in it. We didn't give up too many, transition baskets. We played a good half-court set of defense, especially in the fourth quarter. You know, got a lot of pressure going, got a lot of steals, like I said, 13. But just it's just been up and down because of the rhythm of, you know, the former. I keep going back with players in and out and stuff. So when you do that, you kind of lose a little rhythm of communication on the floor. Tonight, I thought we were intact because the 8 players that were on the floor knew that they were going to be put right back out there. And so they, stayed focused and got the job done.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.